YouTube. My name is Ghost, and this is Divinity Original Sin 2. One of the best RPG games ever made, and certainly one of the best RPG games ever played. So we're going towards the end of Act 1, but there's still a few things that we have left that we need to do. Number one is taking out these Shriekers, which unfortunately to do that we need to use a Purging Wand. Which I do already have equipped, so we just need to get in an angle where we can reach this thing. Okay, so these are the first two. I actually, you know, if I remember correct, I think Slain will fly over the top and take them out, but I don't remember that for certain, so I'm gonna just be careful is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I believe there's a little mouse right here that we can talk to.
Here, look down those steps and tell me what you see.
I see death, basically.
Not without stronger
If we get close to them at all, they're gonna take us out. So I don't want to wait for Slain. Target's out of sight. Okay, well, what about this one? Hee. That's right. Big Papa Sabile here to save the day.
Are you so eager to die, Seeker? You cannot
Freaking Graciana, dude.
the Shriekers.
No, it's out of charges. How do we charge it?
We'll find them. Or we'll find
Dang, okay. I guess what we can do is we can sneaky snake.
You would attack the Magisters directly. Are you so eager to die, Seeker? I see flurries in the air.
Oh, yeah, that's Slain. There we go.
Look.
Nice, he did take them out for us. Thanks, Slain. Appreciate that, bro. That actually means...
You have silenced the Shriekers and cleared our way. Yet it seems I'm in need of you again, my friend.
Of course you are.
You have any more miracles in you?
Tell him your strength only grows. You crave battle.
We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow.
Okay, well, I can make him shark chow.
So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane.
I agree.
Are you ready? We've got right on our side. A greater ally than any sulking Geist or any whinging Magister.
Okay, well, I don't think that's gonna win a battle, but yeah, I'm ready.
He takes the news calmly. A moment passes as he calculates the consequences, assessing this new world as it opens up before him. He nods his thanks, then raises his voice.
Seekers, we move. You are Lucian's eyes and ears. You are his sword and his shield. Burn the blackness with your holy fire!
Okay, they're gonna go down off this side path, basically. Okay, let me make sure that Sabile has her weapons appropriately equipped. Switch out that Purging Wand. And I'm ready to freaking rock and roll. Rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach, I'm strolling. Yo, if you know what that is, then you're a real one. For sure. Okay, let's say, why am I freezing? What the heck? I got something for you, Alexander.
Many seekers survived.
A blade.
Are, the escapee.
Escapee.
I feared you'd made it to Reaper's Coast by now. Anyway, you're here now. You know, Gallus and Friedemann warned me about you. Godwoken. I'm afraid your journey ends here. You would only bring ruin to Rivellon. If anyone is going to become the next divine, it will be me.
Okay, laugh in Alexander's face. He really believes all this hogwash he spouts.
Do you think I enjoy this work? Taking people away from their families? Fitting them with these collars? I abhor it, but I bear it.
Ooh, you're so noble.
I can bear anything for the sake of the realm. It was the most important lesson my father taught me. Be strong, not because you are. Be strong because you must. For them, for the realm, for your loved ones, for the children you'll never have.
Okay, I mean, you could still have kids, dude.
Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still you stand in the way of peace. This must be the end of your journey, for the salvation of all Riverlong.
Tell him to go on. You love cutting down a condescending man where he stands. The more insufferable, the better.
You stand no chance, but I admire your resilience. Give it your best shot.
Oh, I will. Okay, who's first? We've got Thane. Okay, so what I want to do with him... Epic music, man. I'm debating here. You know what? I want to try to take down the magic armor. I don't want to drop this here, actually, because we're going to be going up this ladder. So I'm going to try to take it down from this guy, because he is not fucking around at all. Okay. Well, that's alright, because I got something for you right here. Hell yeah, Lusa. Let him have it. If I can just get his physical armor down, I will be a happy, happy camper. He doesn't want to let me choose him to hit. Okay. Have some of that. Oh, okay. Getting that back in turn. Okay, that's fair. Guess what I got for you. So, what I want to do, actually, it's not going to knock him over, but it is going to do enough damage to him that I'm going to be happy.
I'm ready.
Is it? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, it's okay. I'm here. Which means... Damn, he's really, like, armored up. Okay. Was not aware of your game, sir. Okay, so for Sabile... I actually want to get her... You know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna confront this bastard head on. The pleasure of his death is gonna be all hers, I think. If I can just take down his physical armor so Losa can shackle him, that'll be fantastic.
I sense something nearby.
A rogue. It's okay. We can do this. Alright, so what I want to do is hit him with Ricochet. So close. One more. Excellent. Okay, he should be very susceptible. Let's just hope he doesn't. Oh no. No fortification! Okay, Blinding Radiance is okay. There's a couple things that we can do to fix that. We just need Losa. Okay, I think... Yes, excellent. Alright guys, do damage to her and see what happens to your asses. When it circles back to Fane, we can clear that. Actually, you know what? I might have... I do. Let's see if I can cast the skill. I can. Excellent. I'm not sure if that lift's blinded, actually, but I probably should have checked. Whatever. Whatever. Wish she was close enough for me to grab. I'm actually going to move Losa. No, I'm not. Excellent. Whose turn is it now? The Red Prince? Okay, okay. I could focus on Alexander, but I'm crippled, so... Can I cripple this guy? No, his physical armor is still up. What the fuck, dude? Okay, unfortunately we had a little bit of corruption, and it stopped recording without me noticing, so we're kind of about halfway through the battle. A Void Awoken worm decided to pop into the battlefield, and that was a whole thing. But actually, you know, we're pretty close to defeating them. We just have a little bit more work to do. You can see Alexander is on his last freaking legs. Bastard. Let me see if I can cripple him, actually. Not quite. It's worth it. There we go. Okay. Even though she was just kind of thrown into the fire, it's worth it to kill him. Who do we have left? I think just the archer down here. So let me throw some water on here for us. Fane should be able to strike them. I'm gonna poison them, actually. Nearly dead.
Alexander is fallen! The son of Lucian is dead! Murderers!
Whee! I guess she's not accounting for, you know, like all the murders and atrocities they've committed. That's it. They're freaking toast, dude. Oh, we're gonna get to meet Malady.
Well, well, quite the mess you've made here.
I fucking love Malady. This is the first time I heard this voice actress. She is the narrator for BG3. She's Hecate in Hades 2. She's amazing.
I'm Malady, and you're...
She steps forward, grabs you behind the neck with alarming strength, and pulls you close. She sniffs twice, her nose at your ear, then bites, piercing the lobe with a needle-sharp fang.
Oh, okay. It's a little, you know, intimate.
She releases you and grins, running tongue over teeth.
God woken.
Okay, knock the teeth out of her head. Nah, that's not how I feel about that. Okay, rub your ear. Malady, was it? Is she sick or something?
My mother certainly thought so. I didn't hurt you, did I?
It's a little sting.
She leans back, looks you over, and smirks.
So, God woken, you're what gets some of us out of bed each morning. What do you make of that?
Tell her you've seen and heard plenty of strange things lately, and all you want is to see the picture behind the puzzle.
Well, first things first. Dallas's little necklaces are lovely, but not quite in vogue where we're going. They're better.
She peers at you closely, a knowing squint in her eye.
Tell me, which of those little gods did you meet? And what did they teach you?
Say you met Tyrsendilius, and he taught you how to grant blessings.
Her eyes go wide.
Go on then. Show me what he taught you.
Hold on. Ask why she looks so surprised.
I don't. Now go on.
Yo, she's not gonna like it if you bless her, because she's part demon, so it actually kind of like stings her a little bit, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Hey, that stings.
She examines her hands, where the skin sizzles slightly beneath their newfound aura. As the spell fades, the skin heals once more. Her whole body seems to relax.
You really are God woken. I'm happy. Oh, how unbecoming.
Oh, how unbecoming.
Come then, we set sail, your destiny awaits, etc.
Tell her to be more specific. What destiny does she mean?
You'll have to ask the Meister about that. She's dying to meet you.
Malady beckons you to the boat.
After you, darling.
Okay, so that's the end of Act 1, dudes. But hold on, who's the Meister?
Boat first, questions later.
Okay, on the boat we go.
Malady grabs the vessel with 2 hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
God-woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright, warm sunlight. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
Ooh. Wonder what the implication to that could possibly be. I'm so glad to be done with Act 1. Like, it's an amazing act, but jeez, man.
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
It's probably the act that I've played the most, because that was the act that was originally out during early access as well. So any game that I've played during early access, always Act 1, sometimes Act 2. Those are the most well-known. It's true for this, and it's true for The Fall of Avalon. So Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Same thing with that. Played that to death, so... We left a lot of corpses in our wake. Perhaps too many. Nah, I don't think so. A hard-fought freedom, sure, but if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't be so agreeable.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The Magisters learned that the hard way.
I'll be damned if I ever set foot on that island again. Don't care who I have to bury.
Valid.
What were they thinking, standing against an Eternal? I almost pity the poor, ignorant beasts. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
Yo, let's talk to Quercus and Sir Laura.
Well, this is a fine sight. Utterly barbaric, of course, destroying a tree and turning it into a boat. Grotesque, but, well, look at it, Quercus. A floating nest, surrounded on all sides by salt water, pure poison to a tree's root. The great acorn could never reach us out here. Well, yes, of course we'll continue our research, Quercus. We're not monsters. Still, I must admit you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate.
Bow to the squirrel. He's very welcome.
Oh, yes, it seems our shield is still here, Quercus. How does something so large and ungainly sneak up on a person? You give the giants too much credit, Quercus. I think the salty air has addled your mind. It has certainly been useful, but elegant, kind, surprisingly attractive.
Oh, huh. Well, thanks.
No, we have no time for your fawning. We may be safe, but the world is not. Come, we must return to our research.
Don't worry. I think he stays with us. Oh.
So close to escaping.
Aw, man, not Claude. Why are there so many dead Seekers? Now, if we go up and speak to the ship, we should be able to have a pretty decent conversation. And we're going to be having another battle on this ship, so don't worry about that.
His name was Kerbin.
Oh, dang.
His sword couldn't save him, it would appear.
Ooh, okay, we got some stuff from him. Thanks for that, bro. Ooh, we got some Ken up here.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive.
Ask what's going on.
The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
Let's express our condolences.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together, on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead.
Ask if she learned anything useful before the figurehead attacked.
Nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
Say that you'll be careful.
Just remember what I said, Godwoken. If you die, then this was all for nothing.
Let's take a look at her treasures here. What does she got? Ooh, I like that helmet. This one's pretty good. Patrolman's helmet. Okay. Got some pretty nice boots here. I'll buy those for the friends. A frost grenade. That's pretty nice. Let's see if we can take back some of that gold as well. Alright, let me do a little save. I believe we're able to talk to the figurehead.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea.
You spot a mark on the figurehead. It's a living scar, the same type used to enslave you and your people.
At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation.
Let's try it. Lay your hand on the figurehead.
Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry.
Keep your hand where it is.
The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your chest. Your lungs feel like they're on fire.
Well, she just gave us a bit of a warning. That's okay. Completely understandable. I don't think we need a teddy bear. What's this? Sodden diary. Okay. Today is a monumentous one. So monumentous, in fact, that I've decided to start keeping a diary to record my time on the Lady Vengeance, so that one day I should have a family. Should I have a family, my children and their children may know of my small involvement in these momentous times. Monumentous times, sorry. So to begin, today, the Divine Lady Dallas, Hammer of the Order, arrived on board. She was swept by all, in all her monumentous gloriousness, and I fancy that as she glanced at me, a tiny smile twitched at the corner of her mouth. The hammer smiled at me. Possibly. Then she went to her stateroom, and there she spoke to the doors. I did not hear the whole conversation, but I believe she spoke of the principle of fortitude, which is, of course, an important part of both the ethos of the Order and of maritime construction. The door seemed suitably inspired and opened for her. She glided inside, and we have not seen her since. A monumentous day. Orders. We have orders. The ship is to see action. An evil band of rebels has landed on the island, and we are to destroy their ship, and perhaps them too. Tomorrow I shall recount the story of our glorious victory. Fortitude is the key. Fortitude shall open the doors. Okay. Well, thank you for that, dude, but I don't think you're going to be having any kids.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Very glad indeed.
Note the number of bodies littering the deck. Ask how many were lost in the battle.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive.
Tell her you saw him fall with your own eyes. What happened?
Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
Well, fuck.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive.
So you'd better move on before the Order realizes he's still at large.
Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
Brown, does that mean this is a livewood ship?
Quite expedient, isn't it? Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor tree, then found a way to bind the spirit within to her alone. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond.
Ask if an elf might be able to speak with the spirit within the ship.
Go ahead and try. Maybe a pure breed will have better luck than I did. But whatever you do, hurry it up. The longer we sit here, the higher the chance the Order will get their hands on you.
We won't let that happen.
Yes, and all that.
Okay, I actually want to see if I can go talk to her directly.
Aw, there's the pure breed now.
Ouch. Okay, so... Tell Malady the figurehead is branded with a living scar, the kind lizards use to control you.
Naughty lizards.
Very naughty.
I wouldn't have taken that rune on the figurehead as a slave scar myself. Well done. We'll need to find a song that'll control it then. Well, you'll need to. Please don't go.
Oh my god, she's such a brat. We can also go down into the hold and pick back up our companions, which is important.
What am I even looking for? Will I know it when I see it?
Ah, there's Exeter. Let's go talk to him. Hey,
We
buddy.
have to find a way to get this ship moving. We can't let the Magisters catch up with us. We're too weak to fight them again.
Ooh. Dwarven stew. Don't mind if I do. Garlic.
There must be something around here.
Take that. Dallas's assistant. Is that so?
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something.
Well, that's a little bit awkward. Okay, lots of beer. We don't need that much beer. There's a little mousey. Let's go talk to them. Come here, fella.
How you doing?
Ask the rat if it knows how to steer the ship.
You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It knows what it's doing. It dances to the tune.
Ask the rat the question. To which tune does the ship dance?
It goes la 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 la, or something like that. It's pretty catchy, but I can't remember how it goes. Good thing Dallas had that book, eh?
Ask the rat how Dallas used this book.
Oh, she opened it and looked at the marks on the inside. How the hell else? All right. Go to the nose bit of the ship, open the book, look at the markings inside it, sing the song. That's it. Get it right and the ship will dance to your tune. Get it wrong and the ship will kill you. That's always entertaining. For me, anyway.
Happy to show you a good time, little mouse. More beer. Jesus, so much fucking beer, dude. How do you guys get anything done when you're drunk all the time? I think we might need that. I don't think we need someone's used underwear. Yo, can we use that bath?
Now is not the time for a bath.
Oh, come on. When is the time for a bath, then? It's always time for a bath. Check this little treasure chest. Okay, we'll be able to get in there, but I do want to go recruit my baddies real quick. Aw. Look who's in there. Okay, they used to be... Maybe I need to go... Oh, this mirror is nice.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Maybe.
So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing.
Okay, of course we want her to come with us.
The old band back together again, hmm? I guess that depends, doesn't it?
On?
Look at me. Hard. What do you see?
Lohse leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets, darker and deeper set than when you first met. She blows back a lock of white hair, matted with sweat and grime, and holds back a smile from the corners of her lips.
So you see her, Lohse, the same person you traveled with before.
But I'm not the same, am I? Your god wants me dead. My... god? Devil? Who knows? It wants me. It's getting stronger and I need to outpace it. I want to make sure you understand, well, the risks.
Tell her she isn't a risk to you. She's a companion and a friend.
You don't get it. I'm dangerous. You have to pay attention. You have to be willing to hurt me if I'm hurting you or someone else. Can you do that?
Tell her you did it before when she turned against the elf Sahila, remember?
Do I ever? Still sore from that one. At the time, I wanted you to defend me. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten. I know better now. Something like that happens again, you do what needs to be done. Deal?
Okay, it's a deal.
Well, all right then.
She pinches your cheek, a sparkle in her dim grey eyes.
I knew I could count on you to murder me in a pinch. Let's go, Chief.
Alright, let's see if there's any more
Pretty
conversation
nice ship,
options
eh?
for her, actually.
Captain Lohse. Has a ring to it, doesn't it?
Ah, okay. Ask Lohse what she makes of the Seekers.
Depends which one. Most of them seem a little too earnest for my taste. But Malady? She's my kind of girl.
Agreed.
In any case, it looks like they're probably going to help me find out whatever's leeching off my magnificent brain. So I'm not too pressed about being in the same boat. Ha, the same boat. Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
Okay, I think that's it for her conversation options. Yo, should we talk to Constance here? Hey, Constance, what's up, bro? Come here.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the Bloody Divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Stare through the bars at Alexander's unconscious form and note that the Seekers have a valuable bargaining chip.
Or a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The Hammer won't stand for that. She'll be hunting for us.
And what about the other Magister prisoner? Is she anyone important?
The Seeker throws a toxic look at the imprisoned Magister.
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the main mast and use her for arrow practice. But Malady wants her alive for now.
Note that she seems to be in some pain. Was she injured during the taking of the ship?
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above me head, feet barely able to touch the deck. Now my joints are paying the price.
Cast your eye around and ask if this is where the Magisters kept the Seeker prisoners locked up.
No, they had us down below, chained up in the dark. But the Reds were up to something in here. Maybe it was just the lack of food and rest playing tricks, but I swear I heard chanting and horrible moaning coming from here. But when we broke free, it was empty.
Tell her to open the gate. You want to find out if the prisoners know how to get the ship moving.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
Well, that's too bad. I still want to try.
All right then, just don't make me regret it. I'll keep an eye on the Red until the cage is locked again.
Thank you. Let's talk to this one first.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, elf.
Note that she must be shocked to find herself tending to the divine himself.
Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance.
Blah, blah, blah. Can we give him a little poke?
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine.
Point out that she's alone, unarmed, and there's a ship full of seekers who'd happily throw her overboard. She's in no position to be making demands.
All right. Don't harm him. I'll be watching.
Will you?
If it were up to
Bishop
me.
Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle.
Inspect his hands.
Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells.
Get a good look at his face.
Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop.
Look closely at his simple regalia.
A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
Slip the gem from his neck and place it in your pocket.
The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Later, suckers. You can do that with any character. It doesn't just have to be like your main leader character. Let's go have a little chit-chat.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
The old text spoke of doors like these. Disputosiums, they were called. Place your palm against the door.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes.
Hold the gem you took from Alexander out towards the door.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits.
Hold the gem to the six-sided shape carved in the figure's forehead.
A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door.
Ew.
It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
Fortitude.
Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
Thanks, bud.
You saw what I could not. It seems Melody is quite right about you.
Well, thank you, Samadel. Is that Han? Hey, buddy.
You got through the door. You really are a godwoken.
Maybe. Ooh, all kinds of loot. We're gonna be taking pretty much everything in here, to be honest. What we don't use, we can sell. Even these empty flasks are valuable.
One more moment.
Ah, fucking Tarquin.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
Totally forgot about this guy.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Ask what he's doing. Is that armor he's working on?
Armor? Such a limiting word, but yes. It serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can.
Point out the prisoners aren't usually held in the master cabin. Why was he here?
Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems.
Remark that sounds like he was kept as her personal slave.
Oh, yes. And she could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process.
Ask what exactly she had him do.
Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchant a dead cat over there, so it would seem alive.
Huh. He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur.
Well, that's very convenient.
Trust me. Convenient is the last word I'd use to describe the experience. Pass me that copper wire there, would you?
Sure.
He takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeve slips back, above his elbow. In its crook, you see part of a tattoo. A pattern of concentric circles rendered in black.
Ooh, is someone part of the Black Ring?
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm afraid there's little more I can add.
Say that you don't believe him.
I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this?
Remark that his strange manner, his abilities, his tattoos, something doesn't add up. He's holding back.
I'm more than a sum of my parts, friend, indeed. But I fear you might have come to the wrong calculation about me. How about you just let this matter rest?
Well, we could kill him, but he is actually pretty integral later on. You do run into him again, and he can be helpful, so... anyone who faced enslavement deserves our sympathy, not our blades. Leave him.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist and shakes it. There's a lot more power in his grip than his slender frame would suggest.
Call me Tarquin, and consider me at your service.
Remark that you think there's more to his story. He can trust you if there's something he wants to get off his chest.
We're barely acquainted. Why should I tell you anything personal?
Say that you know what it's like to be mutilated by those who'd force you to act against your will. He should consider you an ally.
He stares at your scar for a long, probing moment.
Perhaps we can be of use to each other in time, Elf. We shall see.
Wonder if he can give you any insight into Dallas following his time in her captivity.
I must admit, despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire her a little. The woman is unwavering. She will break before she bends. So if you should cross paths again, be sure to leave her broken. You will not get another chance.
Will do, friend. Alright, let's continue. Ooh, I want this pyramid. If I remember correctly, yeah, this is a teleporter pyramid.
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. Could certainly come in handy.
Oh yeah. What's this? Draft from the desk of Dallas the Hammer. Be warned. Subsequent to the bloody atrocity committed at Besson, shall all seekers be stripped of the titles and privileges once afforded to them as members of the Divine Order. Their mistake must not be repeated. Note to self, leave Meister and Driftwood. This is enough. I see a magnifying glass here. Looks like a dusty tome. Can we read that? Let's go see. This book is written in what appears to be an ancient dialect of the lizards. Its contents can be understood by few, but it might be possible to recite it phonetically. Dense notes. Okay, medical log from the desk of Niles, house physician. Round 1, normal staff, purging applied to sorcerer, result typical. Round 2, normal staff, purging applied to non-sorcerer, result death. Round 3, modified staff, type A, purging applied to sorcerer, result typical. Round 4, modified staff type B, purging applied to sorcerer, result death. A handwritten note curls across the bottom of the page. Need stronger relic. Technological modification equals failure. Oh, we got Hubert over here. Let's go see what this one is. This page is split into 3 columns. In the leftmost column is a series of words in an unfamiliar language. In the middle common is a series of common words. In the right column are numbers. Okay, not Hubert, my bad. If I understand this ranger rhyme correctly, these verses seem to claim that you can carve a stunning arrowhead from a tooth. Worth a try, even if it turns out to be gibberish. I'll chip a tooth, I'll chip a molar. I tell you I can cut them up if you're the donor. I shape them sharp, I carve them spiky, into an arrowhead that's oh so very likely to stun the foe, to shock the rival. They will be floored, so you can run for your survival. I think we already have that recipe. You must never forget that all citizens of the realm have an equal stake in its success, and ought never to be subjugated to the will of the few, and especially not to that of a tyrant. There is not a monarch alive who has not, by sheer force of nature, been removed from the cares and concerns of his or her citizens. Thus, there is not a monarch alive who deserves his or her position. If what I say is true, you may wonder how it is at all possible to govern in the act of governing if the act of governing itself corrupts. My answer is very simple. Let the people rule. Oh, democracy. The War Machine's Companion. This little companion describes how to keep all war gear and machinery up and running, what bolt to tighten and what wheels to oil. You had no idea the maintenance of all this stuff was such a handful. One of the pages describes how someone's oil flask once caught fire, so you decide to make note of it in your recipe book under grenades. This page is lined with formulae and geometric drawings dotted with tiny sums and figures. Ugh, sounds boring. From a series of easy-to-memorize nursery rhymes comes this pearl. Fly agaric, white and red. Should you eat it, you'll drop dead. Mix it, brew it, in potions distill. Then coat your weapon. Kill, kill, kill. Appreciate that. Alright, let's have a chat with this here kitty.
I'm a monster.
No.
I click and clack as I stalk my prey. My tail rattles like a snake's.
Poor BB.
I suffer.
Stroke the cat's head and ask how it came to be undead.
Don't touch me. My very being is a curse. Was Tarquin that wretch, that rat? I ate an ill mouse and passed in my sleep, and the brooding boar brought me back on a log. Me miserable.
Ask if it's Dallas's cat.
Mumsy? Is she here? Mumsy, where are you? 'Tis I, Booply Bear. I am quite changed, but don't be frightened.
Tell it Dallas sent you. She asked you to get the ship moving.
You? She sent you?
The cat begins to purr and rub itself on your ankles.
Any friend to Mumsy is a friend to me. I believe the song is around here somewhere.
And where should we look for it?
Oh, I don't know. In the direction of over there.
Thank the cat and scritch his skeletal neck. Cute
The
little
cat
booply
purrs,
bear.
an eerie clicking sound.
Tell Mumsy to come back soon. Now that I am but bone, I'm too light to trip the moving door. I'm sure there's a rat back there.
Oh, Quirkus, don't be like that.
Aww.
I
Is
was
Quirkus
looking
jealous?
at his bone structure for academic purposes. There's nothing to be jealous of, honestly.
Right. Busted, Sir Laura.
I've spotted something.
Ah, there it is. It was around here somewhere. There you go, Booply Bear. Ooh, is this a journal? The book is unreadable. Okay. Well, we can't get into that chest just yet. We're gonna need Fane, I think. Well, well, well. All kinds of goods. Alright, let me see if I can go find Fane, actually.
I must say, you may not be an Eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many of your fellows. You handled yourself well.
Thank you.
Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient.
Reaper's Coast. Ask why he's heading there. You thought he went somewhere more isolated.
If only. Alas, I do not have time for isolation. If you must know, there is an excavation site at the Black Pits on Reaper's Coast. I go to seek answers.
And what does he hope to find at this excavation site?
The only treasure worth digging for. Knowledge. I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact. Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too, trampling precious clues under their ignorant boots. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions, and dragged me here. Still, it's good to be on the move again.
Look at him skeptically. Ask how he responded to their questions.
They simply asked me what I was doing there, and I simply told them to be gone from my lands.
Oh, that is funny.
I may have used the phrase pathetic mortals. Come to think of it, I may have used it several times. Damn fools. The faster we leave them behind, the happier I shall be.
I don't know if I want to rest my hand on his arm, but, okay. Let's just nod.
Is that so? Perhaps we could find an arrangement that benefits us both. I need to travel to the Black Pits oil field near Reaper's Coast, but my attempts at staying under the cover have not gone well to date.
That's true.
Given how well you handled yourself in Fort Joy, I rather think you could be of use, and I am certainly useful to you. So, how about it? I travel with you and aid you in your various chores and tasks, while you help me to remain incognito.
Okay, that could work.
Very well. Let's be off.
Yay. We'll find the Red Prince around here somewhere, but first I want to go open those locks. Okay, so I know the book is supposed... I wonder if it's this one. Do we think that's the book? I mean, it says it's unreadable, so I don't know how we would be able to do anything. Oh, you know what? I need Fane to try to pick this lock. Maybe it's in here. Oh, that was really quick. There's no way it was in something that simple. Right? Oh no, I think it was. Maybe? Oop. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is a cat. My very own Booply Bear.
No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight. Guaranteed.
Okay, pages and pages of undated diary entries fill the well-cared-for, yet well-worn tome. Of course, I'd like to think that this makes sense, because all of this is for nothing if I lose my head. The only thing I can count on to guide me is my good sense. Without that, I'm no better than them. Is it really as mad as it seems? We're so alike. There's a kinship there I've never felt before. I suppose history would paint me the same way it painted him if I don't succeed. Dallas the Tyrant. Dallas Rex. Okay. Power is important. I said it to him in one form, and he said it back to me in another. Power is necessary in order to do great things. Worthy things. The only worthy thing. He knew that, and so do I. and heads break along the way. But in those shockwaves, something invaluable shakes loose. I've never met anyone who understands this. What I wouldn't give to open those bars and go and sit beside him, look straight into his eyes. I'd bet I'd see my own reflection in them. What am I writing? Sorry, what am I waiting for? Toward the end of the diary, one entry stands out. It's written in large, unkempt print. The same hand as before, but not the same mood. Amazing. He's seen so much more in me than I even knew to look for. The form he has shown me, hard to believe I ever believed my wings were figurative. Huh. Wonder who she's talking about.
There has to be.
Ah, okay, and there's the Red Prince. We need to recruit him back.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Off we go then.
Perfect. Okay, let's see if one of the books that we picked up can be used to get the ship moving. Okay, I think I've been just like walking by this thing. I think I read this earlier, right? I think...
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Okay, that's exactly what we needed. Thank you, Lady Gaga. We can finally go. Alright, let's head back to the helm, and then we're just gonna read from that book, and then I think, if I remember correctly, like there's a little bit of interaction, there's a conversation with the ship. You set off, you're attacked, and then eventually you make your way to Driftwood.
Pray that they may find rest.
Okay, let's pop this open, and you know what, hold on. We're gonna save, just in case.
Show us the way forward. Deliver us from peril.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over the seas.
Okay, let's sing the song from the tome we found below decks.
The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
Unbelievably cool.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallas. You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new mistress?
Gesture to your own face and say that you know the evils of living scars. The ship is free.
You know my plight. I can sense it. But you cannot free me, not truly. My scar is etched upon immortal wood. My servitude cannot end. I must be guided. Let me take you wherever you wish. We can depart as soon as you are ready.
Dang. I mean, okay, it sucks that she can't escape enslavement, but at least she's like, you know, under the care of someone who's not going to abuse her. But I don't think Sabine is gonna live forever, dude, you know? So we do want to know more about the ship, though.
Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
Say that it's clear the ship was hewn from an ancestor tree. Who was it in its previous life?
I see you, sister. But I do not see myself. I was once an elf. That much I know. Then I passed and grew into an ancestor tree. But that time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branches.
Ask how a sacred ancestor tree came to be turned into a Magister war vessel.
Thanks to the great calamity of our people, the Magisters. They tainted our soil with death fog and uprooted the sacred ancestor trees. They tore me apart and turned me into this monstrosity.
Okay, let's pause on the trauma dumping and prepare to sail. That feels kind of weird to say, because, like, you know, she kind of just bared her soul to you, but yeah, I mean, crap, dude, we gotta go.
Of course. Wherever there is sea, I will endeavor to bring you. Consult with your companions and set a course.
The ship's awake. Good. Is she ready to sail?
Yep. She's ready to go.
A slow, toothless smile stretches across her face.
To Driftwood, then.
Dangerous waters lie ahead. Be sure you've chosen keen travel companions, for this may be your last chance to change your party. Yep, I'm satisfied with who we have, so off we go. I will say there's going to be a pretty major battle once we set sail before we get to Driftwood, so we're actually going to pause this here, and then when we next come back, we'll get into that battle and the opening scenes of arriving in Act 2 in Driftwood.
On behalf of the staff of the Independent California Motel, I wish you all sweet dreams.